How do I go about buying a home if I don't physically live in that state and I can't travel to and from to be checking out these houses? Hi, my name is Sonja Rankin. I am a Realtor with Realty One Group in Roll Coast, and I specialize in out-of-state purchasing and selling. So absolutely you can buy a house without physically being here. So what happens is you should send me the houses that you're interested in. I send you houses and see if you're interested in any of these. We know your criteria now, and the ones that you sent me, we're gonna check them out. We're gonna figure out some things on the back end. So when you purchase, especially if you're using a loan, if you're using cash, then we can, anything goes. But when you're purchasing utilizing a mortgage or a loan, a VA loan, conventional loan, any type of loan, they want you to have insurance on the house. So that's mandatory. So we've got to look and see if the house is insurable or if we're going to need to negotiate a little bit. So I'm looking at the age of the roof, HVAC, water heater, and if it has lead paint, if it's in a flood zone. I'm looking at all of these things in the documents, and I'm going to send you some notes on the houses that you like, and I'm going to say, are you still interested in this, knowing that it's in a flood zone or whatever the condition is. Hey, this one has a pretty old roof, it's new to the market, we can see about negotiating it, but they may not go for it. Are you still interested? And then we just proceed. You let me know that, yeah, I'm still interested in these 3 or 4. I go out there and I take a video tour for you. And after the video tour, if you find one that you're in love with, I send you a link to YouTube of that video tour so you can see it in fluid, not bits and clips. And you say, hey, Sonja, this is the house. You have an option. Either come up as soon as you can to see the house in person before we write an offer, or 9 times out of 10, people want to go ahead and write that offer and get it in. And this can all be done digitally. All the way to the closing table, we can do things digitally. So what I do is I write up the offer for you. You tell me what terms are important. We have a discussion about what we might need to ask for if there's an issue with the roof, or if there's anything that I can foresee might be a problem later on throughout the transaction. So we think about those things ahead of time. I've got you covered on that. And then you tell me what your terms are, the price you want to offer. I write up the contract. I take a video of myself going through the contract line by line, showing you where those terms are that you had mentioned. And then you say, yeah, this is good. You digitally sign through a system called Dotloop typically. So you sign that and I send it over. And when our offer is accepted, we're under contract. I handle everything. You're going to have to sign some documents randomly. You're going to get some info from the title company and others. But I'm doing everything I can in the background to keep this transaction together and keep us on a strict timeline so that we're not missing any deadlines and falling in breach of contract. So as we continue on, everything gets done. I order the survey if it's needed. The lender orders appraisal if needed. And I'm checking in on the lender, making sure they're meeting their deadlines as well. And we get our inspections, and when we get that inspection report, I go over that line by line with you. And we come up with a repair request in some instances. If it's not an as-is offer, we go through a repair request and what is necessary to ask for in order to get to the closing table. Then that repair request typically gets accepted, or they negotiate a little bit with us, and we keep on moving down. And so now it's closing day. You're not going to be here. You're not going to be here for closing. So the title company can order a mobile notary to come out and have you and whoever else is on the home sign. And the buyers, they can come here and sign in person, or if they're also in another state, they can get a mail out. So typically the documents get mailed out, and you got at least 3 days to look over them and know your numbers, and everything can be done digitally. So that is amazing. So can you buy a home when you're in another state? Yes. Can you sell a home if you're in another state? Yes. And I've navigated those waters several times. Everybody doesn't get as much experience as I do, but I live in an area that's very rich with military homeowners, and so they move a lot and they're not always there. So I have been trained to know exactly what to do to make the process as smooth and seamless as possible. So if it's ever time to buy a home or sell a home in the Emerald Coast of Florida, please contact me. I would love to help you. And remember, your move is absolutely my mission. Have a great day. Bye. Thanks for watching.